We've all seen it. The PT test panic. For 6 months, we're chilling on the couch, hanging out with friends, and then 4 weeks before our assessment is due, we're doing brutal 2-a-day workouts, starving ourselves on some crash diet, and running until our shins feel like they're gonna snap in half. It's stressful, it's painful, and honestly, we need to stop doing it to ourselves. I'm Paige Mendez. Throughout my 12 years in the Air Force, I've made it a goal for myself to get 100% on my assessment each year. But besides that goal for myself, competing in bodybuilding, powerlifting, running half marathons, and currently pursuing a bachelor's degree in health and sports science, I've spent a lot of time studying human performance. And I've seen firsthand the damage that people will do to their bodies cramming a year's worth of fitness into just 30 days. Crash training doesn't build fitness. It breaks you down. We need to ditch the last minute training and adopt a sustainable year-round fitness routine. Today, I'm going to talk about why last minute training is an injury trap, why those quick gains disappear the second the test is over, and why it's actually a lot easier to stay ready than it is to get ready. So let's start with the science behind what's actually happening to your body when you cram a year's worth of progress into just a single month. It begins with physical damage. When we go 0 to 100, our cardiovascular system adapts pretty quickly. Within a week or two, your lungs are going to feel different. However, your bones, your ligaments, and your tendons don't adapt in the same way. They simply cannot handle the spike in impact and weight. And research backs this up. According to the Journal of Science and Medicine and Sports, sudden spikes in training intensity is the #1 reason why service members are on medical profiles for overuse injuries. If you look at the chart above by Tim Gabbett, it shows the training injury paradox. If you don't train enough, or if you train too hard too fast, your injury risk spikes, your fitness decreases, and ultimately, the mission suffers. The sweet spot is in the middle ground with smart, consistent training loads. But here's the worst part about all of this. All that pain you go through for this crash program is only temporary. Well, it only gives you temporary results. Short-term crash training doesn't build real, lasting strength and health. You might starve yourself and run yourself ragged just to squeeze by and pass for one day, but it's temporary. What you're doing isn't consistent and isn't sustainable long term. So the day after your test, the routine stops. And why wouldn't it? 2-a-days and 1,200 calories isn't enjoyable for anyone. Not even the most elite and conditioned bodybuilder would want to do that long term. So what happens? The weight comes back and you yo-yo right back to where you started. This cycle puts a lot on your heart and your metabolism and your joints. Essentially, you're putting yourself through a meat grinder, but you aren't building lasting strength or endurance. So you're essentially tearing your body down just to check a box. So what's the fix? We need to shift to a year-round functional fitness. I'm not talking about living in the gym or running half marathons, although those are good goals to strive for. What I've seen and what I understand is that's not realistic for everyone or even someone's desires. And that's completely okay. That's why functional fitness is so important. Functional fitness focuses on basic squats, pushes, and pulls with moderate cardio 3 to 4 days a week and every week? The American College of Sports Medicine proves that a gradual, consistent, moderate training schedule is the absolute best way to cut down on injuries and build health. We can think of it like vehicle maintenance. If your car is shaking because the alignment is off, you don't go take it down the highway going high crazy speeds hoping that the axle doesn't break. You go and get the alignment fix, right? So we need to treat our bodies the same way. Consistency is the alignment our bodies need to continue running smoothly. As Dr. Joanne Ruth reminds us, a body in motion stays in motion. To wrap it up, last minute training or cramming is a trap. It causes injuries, the gains don't last, and staying consistent is a lot less painful in the long run than panic training ever will be. So let's stop the PT panic. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Thank you.